Stand by for a start. Bonjoy at the end of a long preparation. They're off. She misses the start. She's back there near the tail, dropping out Wango Award, Angel Undercover as well, and Pike had won the battle for the lead easily with Secret Attraction. Straight to the lead, settling from Selfless Act. Generosity is up there, running third. Fourth behind those next of all is Memory Parade. A length and a half to Yarra Lee. Down on the inside of Zafira, the speed really dropping, and Bonjoy is tracking right up through along the rails now. From Bellini Miss, Angel Undercover is second from last, back with her Wango Award as Pike tries to put the brakes right on, going down the riverside of the track. He dropped the anchor at the 800. Secret Attraction getting ahead into the air, leads the way from Selfless Act, going up, sitting at the leader's girth. Over on the outside, going forward, Zafira, three deep, a fair way from home. Back near the inside, Generosity strung up, nowhere to go. In the middle, Memory Parade, Bellini misses, following Zafira. Bonjoy's got no room at the moment. She's badly hemmed away on the inside of Yarra Lee. Angel Undercover takes off around them, having to come four deep. Wango Award last. On the point of the home turn in the Sheila Gwynn Secret Attraction, now being called upon by Pike, asked to go as Zafira comes at her with a run. Selfless Act, no run. Generosity as Bonjoy tries to weave her way through the congestion. At the 150, Zafira hits the lead. Generosity got through. Generosity bursting through, and Bonjoy, she's coming with a great run late. Generosity, Bonjoy dived but missed, and Generosity won from Bonjoy and Zafira. Down the outside, Angel Undercover. Thought she might have run fourth from Secret Attraction, Memory Parade. In behind those next of all, Bellini Miss, followed by Yarra Lee and Wango Award, and dropping out to finish near enough to last is Selfless Act. Number 2, Generosity is the winner. Got the rails run throughout, then took the split between horses, and Lucy Fiore lands the second leg of a double today, and it's a feature. Beats Bonjoy, who got caught up and just couldn't quite build the way that Johnston Porter would have liked to have, and Zafira had to make her run early. She was often going around them well before the home turn. Generosity had to suffer a bit of pain until the split came, and it is the Simon Miller prepared mare, Generosity, that wins the Sheila Gwynn. Lucy Fiore with a double today. Found room between Selfless Act, Secret Attraction, defeats the gallant Bonjoy, and third home, number 4, Zafira. Fourth is 9, Memory Parade. 2, 1, 4 and 9 in 125.3T. 3-2. It was a very slowly contested Sheila Gwynn this year. Pike, without a natural pacemaker, led on Secret Attraction. That's unfamiliar ground really for her, and she just wanted to get the head in the air. The speed was slow. 34.34, big sprint home, maybe just suited. Generosity was second up, went to 14 and just had to wait, bide its time before the run came. And Lucy did a great job to get through the opening there and send Generosity to a narrow victory over Bonjoy, who goes down fighting once again. Well, the last event of the day at 5:21, the Kit Logistics 100 Club Handicap, and no changes to come, race 9. Let's go down to Kelly Kinnemont. She represents Simon Miller's stable and is with Lockie Taylor after the victory of Generosity. It looked a bit painful there until the last 150, Lock.
It did, Darren. An awfully slow run Sheila Gwynn Classic. Generosity was in the box seat as Kelly Kinnemont joins you now. Kel, the box seat, sometimes it's the place to be, other times you just need luck to go your way, and that's what occurred with Generosity. She got outlaid, and we know she has great point-to-point speed. Yeah, she definitely has a great turn of foot. Settled a bit closer today, and first time winning over the 1400 anyway, but aided by a great ride by Lucy. I know punters can be a little bit frustrated at this mare because of her racing pattern, but how have you and Simon viewed the way she's returned this time in? Well, if the punters saw how she worked every single week, she would be our best track worker at home. Always puts in her best, and even race day she always puts in her best, so yeah, she's fantastic. With that in mind, has it almost surprised you and Simon that she hasn't reached, I guess, loftier heights up until this point? Yeah, they didn't pay a lot of money for her, so I think they only paid like $9,000 for her. So it'll tip her over the $300,000
mark, but that's only her 4th win too, so 9 placings. But she's a ripper. We love her to pieces.
A great result for one of Simon's best mates in Zay Franklin.
Yes, very exciting for him. So, yeah, great to see.
I'm sure the boys will be very, very happy at the job you're doing, Kel. Well done.
Oh, thanks a lot.
There's Kelly Kinnamont after the win of Generosity. Lucy Fiore picks up the ride here this afternoon, and as Darren was alluding to, Scotty, she just needed an ounce of luck, and when that gap came at the 200-metre mark, the filly, or mare I should say, was able to do the rest.
It would have been painful having to wait for that gap to arise. I'm sure Lucy was probably starting to get itchy fingers there, but when the gap arose for her, she took it full of confidence. Lucy joins us now. Leaders back, slowly run sort of race. You were always going to have to bide your time.
Yeah, I knew as soon as Pikey led that we would go very slow, but he would be the one to at least get me far into the straight. I'm really lucky she had a wicked turn of foot. I took a very questionable run, but had a lot of horse there, and you know when you can do it and when you can't. And yeah, I was like, oh, well, it's our only option, so we're doing it.
And the horse in the breeze came under pressure before the home corner. Sometimes good, sometimes bad. It was almost there going to be a, well, with all due respect, a bit of a traffic cone.
Yeah, it almost didn't work out, but yeah, like I said, it's lucky she had such a good turn of foot. She got herself out of trouble.
Obviously, first ride for you today. What was your first impressions and probably the thing that impressed you most?
She's a lovely horse. She's really powerful. Probably just so user-friendly. Like we're going getting slower and slower and slower as we got towards the 600. Every time I asked her to come back a bit, she was listening. And then when I said, let's go, she was like, yep, no worries. So, yeah, she's very user-friendly.
Congratulations, Lucy. Well done.
Thank you.
There's Lucy Fiore taking out the feature of the day with Simon Miller and Generosity. She takes out the A1 Engineering Sheila Gwynn Classic for the fillies and mares. That's the feature of the day at Ascot, but our attention now turns to the last of the day at Narrogin. It's the 4X Gold handicap over 1,900 metres. Matty French, never easy races to assess. How do we play the last? Are we going with one of the favourites, or are you chasing one at a price?
No, I think the 2 favourites is the way that you want to be playing this race, and you're getting good pricing about them. You've got Desert Edge at 370, won by over 4 lengths extending last start, and Lucky Heart, who's got Warrelea Lass form, which is winning City Metropolitan form now at 460. So I think you could probably play both of those for the win here and get a nice price between the two.
Exactly right. Let's have a look at these horses as they head to the gates, and we'll